watching Melody Lane. With me, you're gonna have a great crafting time.
Here's a shout out to a few of the people who support this channel on Patreon. Sue, Peggy, Leslie, Susan, Tracy, Jenny, Kathleen, Tishalyn, Rebecca, Meta, Kathy, Sabrina, Melinda, Misty, Christine, Marianne, Ann, Wanda, Gloria, Robbie, Tina, Teresa, Sandra, Leanne, Susan, Lynn, Brenda, Janet, Rose, Deborah, Sally, Sandy, Mary Jane, Jeanette, Margarita, Linda, Donna, Denise, Bobby, Cindy, Mary, Janet, Pat, Belinda, Jane, and Candy. A huge thank you to my co-sponsors. You guys are awesome. Good morning. It's Melody Lane here. Thank you all for being here. We are live on YouTube and Facebook and Twitch. If any of you go to Twitch, there are a few people who could watch through Twitch. So thank you for being here. I do this every Saturday morning, 11 a.m. We teach Design Space. And on Tuesdays at noon Eastern time, these are all Eastern time because I'm in Florida, we do a craft. It's usually live. It may not always be live if I can't do it live, but they're usually live. And Thursday night lives, we do 8 p.m. Eastern time, and we have a lot of fun. Every Saturday I do a giveaway. Today I'm doing 2. And one is sponsored by Lynn Loves Crafts. She is in the chat. She has ordered one of my shirts, my merch shirts. Look, I got mine in. I do feel kind of weird wearing a shirt that has my name on it like that. It's kind of weird. So she has accidentally ordered a small. The one I'm wearing is not small. Not even close to being small. But they don't... She accidentally ordered a small, so she has said, can we do a giveaway with it? So the winner of that one will need to be able to wear a small or know someone who needs a small, or for their child or teenager or something. And we'll do that later. I will also do a $15 PayPal or Amazon gift card or whatever you like. For $15, we'll do a gift card for that too, or money somehow. And all right, are we ready to learn Design Space? Please put your questions in all caps. Please don't be afraid to ask a question. Sometimes my wonderful moderators and just some of you answer those questions in the chat. So if you have a question, I might not be the one to answer it. Keep an eye on the chat, because it might be answered in the chat, especially if it's something I go over every time. Thank you for buying a sweatshirt. Because I do have over 100 of these Design Space classes, and I want to thank some of you for being in every single class. I think Jamie has, and Bobby's been in most of them, and Joan is super klutz. And I know some of you watch every single one, even though you're not always here live, and I really appreciate that. And because of that, you guys know everything there is to know about Design Space. Absolutely everything, and I keep reminding you every week, thank you for coming, because you guys make it awesome. It makes it worth getting up in the morning for you guys. Hello, Annette. So let's go ahead and get started. I don't have a theme today. I didn't know what I was teaching, and I thought, let's start from the beginning. We're going to be using the new Design Space app. If you don't know anything about the desktop app, then you might want to watch last week's. I went over everything about the new desktop app. If you have a few questions, you can ask them here. All right, let's go over there. So I thought we'd start from the beginning. Oh my gosh, I got the hiccups. Bad timing. So this is what first pops up when you have the desktop app. The desktop app does not have a browser on the top. There's no browser. Okay, sometimes I'm a little goofy, sorry. And here are your projects, or you're looking at mine. Oh, you know what I was going to show you? My 3D camper. Did you guys see my 3D camper? It's amazing. Hold on. Let me find a picture. Hold on, guys. I'm going to show you pictures from my super secret group that I shared with all of them the other day. Okay. Hold on. Let me bring this over. Do you see it? Yes, you do. Look, this is, I forgot to put the awning up on this one, but there's an awning on each one. But it's 3D. Cricut cuties fit inside, lots of them. And it's just so amazing. Can I go to the next picture? Yes. Look, there's more pictures. And they got backpacks. I did a video on backpacks and tents. I don't have the tents anymore. I gave them to my assistant for her grandson to play with the cuties. See, there's a little floor. There's no top. Thank you, Signs of Awesome, Ronald. You are the most amazing person. I love you. But look, it has flamingo lights. And we are going to do this video on Tuesday. So, and this tree I did a long time ago, it even has a tire swing. Look, there's a little picture of the lights. Is that all the pictures? No, there's more pictures. Oh, and Tuesday we're doing a Christmas one. It's just so cute. The door opens and closes. Oh, and the step right here, they can sit on the step. It will hold them. Isn't it cute? Isn't it cute? I love it. I'm so excited about this little camper. It is fun. And it's not just for Cricut cuties. If you got little dolls or little figurines for other dolls, they can go on it too. Okay, I think we've seen all the pictures. Okay, back to Design Space. I'm sorry, guys. I had to distract you with cuteness. Okay, so if you are a beginner, you here's your projects. They have changed these a little bit. Here's Cricut Access. And look at all these hats they put in here because of the new EasyPress Mini. If you ordered the EasyPress Mini, it's always noon on Tuesday, Cindy. If you ordered the EasyPress Mini, raise your hand. Look at all these cute projects. Hold on, let me click here. You got a little arrow here and you can see more. And look at, have you guys even thought of this? Isn't that cute? Okay, now, if you click on it, it gives you all this information, the description, approximate size, the materials to cut, everything else you need. It gives you directions. It tells you what images they are. And you can click Customize. And it brings it in here. Now, if you did not want to put that on a shirt collar, you can put this on anything you want. It's a piano. You could, you could put it down the middle of a shirt, would be cute too. Miss Superclud says, look at all the people who have a pressing life. She's always funny. Okay, let's go back to the home. I'm going to go up here to these three dots and click on home. Okay, let's look at the rest of these because I haven't seen them all. This is really cute for Halloween. It's a spider. And with the new EasyPress Mini, you can do iron-on around buttons because you can go and iron it underneath the button because of the little point on that little EasyPress Mini. Oh, and there's more pictures. And you can do it on the seams and stuff because you're using the Mini. Isn't it cute? And then it gives you the file. It tells you what it is. They're all in access. So if you have access, all of these are free. Here's the oh my gosh. Oh, that is so cute. There's a pocket here with a hand coming out, a zombie hand. That is so cute. See, now you would not be able to do that with the EasyPress or a heat press. Because you can go right inside the pocket. Oh my gosh, that is so cute. I don't have any shirts with a pocket though. If I did, I would do this. That is so cute. It's the zombie hand. Okay, and they got shoes and sandals. Okay, now you guys know your Cricut can't really make these shoes. They make the iron-on the shoes. Look at the little oh, it's a rhino, not a dinosaur. But look, isn't that cute? Your kids can have their own designer shoes designed by you or Cricut. And then you have more ready to make projects. You have Cricut tutorials, infusible ink. Amazing. I love infusible ink. There's so much more coming. And check out new materials. The new mosaic iron-on. Really cute. Endless possibilities with the new maker tools. Now, I also have to say, for new people, I have found out a lot of people come here and search for images and stuff, and they think there are not any images. And the problem is because they're searching in these projects. Let's go to new project. Replace what's on here. I don't know what's on there. And if you click over here on projects, you can search. You can search in categories, but this is not where you search for images where you want to make something. Like say you wanted to search for snowflakes. Let's search snowflakes. Okay, so you have a lot of projects for snowflakes, but if you just want to make some snowflakes, you don't need to cut out the whole project. Let's go back here. I'm clicking back on projects to get rid of it. You go to images. And snowflakes. Oh, and another thing. It's always best to do singular, not plural. I'm going to do snowflakes. And then I'll do snowflake. Aw, who needs snowflakes when you have seashells? Family vacation. Is that a new cartridge? Huh. So here's snowflakes, and it stopped. So that's all the snowflakes it has? No. Take off that S. And you got snowflake. Ooh, is that a new one? Weather forecast. I haven't seen that one. They have tons of snowflakes. Tons and tons. Look at all these different snowflakes. I like that bear. He is in a quilted Christmas. These are quilted Christmas too, I think. Yeah. Look at all these trees, quilted ornaments. You guys, are you asking questions? Oh, I'm not seeing any. Oh, you guys, I forgot to tell you. Today's a double feature. You guys, I'm still going on snowflake, not snowflakes. Remember, there's a difference when you add an S. Look at the boxes. That's really pretty. Anna's holiday home decor. Oh yeah, Anna Griffin. She has some wonderful images. Also, if you're new, this number right here, each image has a number. Even your uploaded images get a number. And you can always search that number. If you know that number, like if you wanted this image and you can see that number through this video, you can search this number, M52522A. And up here, you'd type that in with the hashtag. And look at these boxes. Snowflake long box. That's really nice. I don't think I've seen, ooh, this rosette. So pretty. These are Anna Griffin, so they're not in access, but they're freaking pretty. Cheerleading images. There are cheerleading images. There's lots of cheerleaders. Thank you, Ronald. He says craftiness is happiness. Okay, we still are scrolling through the snowflake. Does anyone think they will ever have trouble finding a snowflake? We're still scrolling. Scrolling, scrolling, scrolling. This is nice. This is Teresa Collins' Christmas collage. Okay, okay, I think we're done scrolling. I mean, there's more to scroll, but I think, oh, have we found the end? Oh, that's a neat box. We're at the bottom. We just scrolled through all the snowflakes. How long did that take us? Like 5 minutes. There's a lot of snowflakes. The trouble is picking one. You're correct, Sally. That is the trouble. We're going to start with cheer. Somebody's looking for a cheerleader. Oh, look at these little boxes. It's a candy wrapper for cheerleading. Okay, here are some cheer images. Here are cheerleaders. There's even a barcode cheerleader. Cheer mom stuff. Cheer dad. Christmas cheer. Because it'll bring up everything. Cheer. These were the very first cheer images. I loved this. As soon as this came out, I bought it. This is my uploaded little Cricut cheer. So there are lots of cheerleader stuff, but of course it might not be exactly what you are looking for. But that would, hey, these silhouette ones, these would be good with infusible ink with a different pattern or pattern iron-on or pattern vinyl. Those would be really cute. Thank you, Ronald, for helping. Let me scroll your chat. Melody, how do you move up and down on the Design Space canvas with your Mac? I don't know. I just do it. I'm moving my mouse. You can also scroll this bar on your canvas. You have this bar down here also. Did you guys hear my dog snoring? His name is Cody. I see you guys answering questions. I don't see the questions. Oh, Kathy Ann has a great question. How can I find the cartridges I bought? I want to make a spreadsheet so it's easier to design. All right, let's go to images. And we're still on Cheer, so I'm just going to get rid of that. And click on cartridges. Now, some people say, well, I have a maker, we can't use cartridges. Cartridges are digital image sets. They're not all physical. All physical ones are in here digitally. So if you have purchased physical ones and linked them to your account, you can use them in here. So I'm going to click on cartridges. Now she wants to find the ones she has. There are hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of cartridges. Now, mine is not going to be a very good example because I own a lot of them. I bought them when they were on clearance and sale and all that. I would buy every single one I could get. I remember the first time they were only $10 in Michael's. I went a little crazy. My credit card didn't like it. Okay, let's click filter. So there's a filter right over here. Now you can use this filter when you're on images or cartridges. If you click the filter, you'll see my images free. Let's hit free, see what happens. There's a lot of free ones. So all of these are free right now. These are always free. Some of these this is Cricut Craft Room Basics. Every single one of these shapes, and they have a Christmas tree, they have a rubber ducky, they have a pumpkin, they have a butterfly, they have 2 layers. They have like a shadow layer. So just know that those are all there. And all of these are free. Be Kind is going to be free, I think, through September. It's anti-bully month. And so there's the Kind is the new cool. These are really great. And then these are the basic shapes. These are bookmarks. They're fun. They have a calendar every single year, and it's always free. Okay. How can I find the ones I bought, though? That's what she's asking. You click on my images, and it will show the ones you're purchased. It will also show the ones that are free, and it'll say free, and it'll say purchased. So these are all the ones that I have purchased. Like I said, I have a lot of them. Well, that one's free. Now, if they're free, they're not always free. Oh, look at this one. Cherished Memories image set. I purchased it, but I don't remember that. I did purchase this cheerleading one. I don't think I've ever... Oh, I did use it once for my niece. So those are fonts, so they're not going to show the images. Okay, and we don't have to keep looking. All the ones in Cricut Access, so if you don't want to look at ones you don't own, you can do that. Oh, you know what? I didn't look at this whole list before I started here. You can click on Purchased. So if you click on Purchased, it will not show the free ones. See, the free ones aren't in here. So that way I'm not tempted with some that are free now but won't always be free. So that's how you find them. So if you purchase the mystery box, the digital mystery box, the Disney one, and you've never purchased images before, you go right here. They'll be the top 5 cartridges. Or you might just have to scroll down if you have others. That was a great question. Okay. Looking for more questions. Oh, and those silhouette images. If you go search silhouette, I always spell this wrong. Did I spell it right? I did. Okay, these are not what I was talking about. Okay, let's go to cartridges and search it. Huh. What, all those black images, what are they called? I thought they were silhouette. Huh. You know, guys know what I'm talking about. They're the newer ones. I know they have basketball. So I can't find it. So I know. See, silhouettes. That's what I need to search. Maybe. There they are. Okay, it's the opposite way said earlier. Put an S on the end. You should always search double, but there's so many. They have them for every single sport. Of course, these are also silhouettes. I was just thinking of the newest ones, unless they change them, are like the black and white ones. These would be cool. They have the cheerleader ones I showed you with the new mosaic iron-on. They would be so pretty. Okay, oh, someone was talking about shadow. How do you shadow text? Right now, there's not a feature for shadow. I'm going to change the color. Okay, this one only has one layer. We can go to fonts. We can filter to multi-layer. All of these, they might not have a specific shadow, but they do have layers. And most of the time, that means it's a shadow layer. And it will always be turned off. So usually they have all of the layers turned off. Just look in the layers panel. And here, let me make this bigger. And sometimes they're different. Let me double click, bring it back. This one has layers because it has multiple colors. So you can turn off each color, turn on each color. Oh, that one, am I not on the filter? I am. Cricut Alphabet. That has a thicker shadow. That's a free font also. You can, somebody else asked this in the group last night. How do you move your letters together? You can move them together like this. But now these two are too close together and these are further apart. The reason the O and the W look further apart than the A and the D, they're not. They are just as close, but they don't appear that way because the edge of the W is right here and the edge of the O is down here. If these were lower, they would still be overlapping just as much as this. This is why, see, the end of the D is here and the end of the O is here. This is why they do that, but you can ungroup them. Oh, and I just ungrouped the one layer, ungroup. Okay, now let's go back. Let me show you something else with the layered images. That's when you really want to go to advanced. And you can, oh wait, I don't have a mouse selected. Let's go back. I think I ungrouped. Okay. Now, before you ungroup anything, you can go to advanced and I can ungroup to letters. Let's see what that does. That moves the whole letter with the shadow. Okay, let's go back. Okay. I can ungroup to layers. That means just the layer is ungrouped. And then this one. So the two layers are still grouped. Now, the difference in that and just ungrouping over here, let me show you what happens. Are these? No, got to go back more. Okay, I think we're good now. Now, like I did over here, ungroup. That only ungrouped that from this, so it ungrouped the layers. Now I would have to ungroup this, and then I can move them closer. But you know what? Then I have to try to get this one perfect. Like if I wanted to try to ungroup that. You notice in the layers panel how it makes them separate. Now it's kind of harder. And I need to arrange that to the back, but you're only working with one at a time. So I highly suggest when you're working with layers and text that you ungroup using this advanced feature. I have a question. How do I search for the words to put together to create an image? I'm not sure exactly what you mean. Do you mean the images that are made up of words? Is that what she means? And can you use the Cricut Explore Air 2 with cartridges? Yeah. You can use any of the Explore machines with cartridges. They have to be linked to your account to use them. You can't just use them without linking them. Yes, and if you purchase an image set, it's yours forever. Angela Hicks says, so you're saying if I pay for a monthly subscription, I can access free images? Hold on. If you subscribe to Cricut Access, you get over 100,000 images. They're yours for free, as long as you have access. That's kind of like Netflix. If you subscribe to Netflix, you get to watch all those movies, all those TV shows on Netflix, as long as you subscribe. But when you're done subscribing to Netflix, those movies go away. You'd have to buy them or rent them somewhere else or, go to Amazon Prime and watch a movie, So yeah, let's look at Design Space again. Okay, so this is how we say about shadowing. I also want you guys to know, Cricut has never stopped working on updating Design Space. As you can see, it has a new app. New features are going to be added to this app. They have engineers and designers making things all the time, working on new features. They know that we want to organize our own projects. They know that we want offset to add shadowing. They know we want this, and they listen to us, and they're going to give it to us. We just have to be patient. They have to do one thing at a time. Next, what's coming to Design Space? You already know. Offline is coming. So that's what they're working on next. And then there's going to be more. It's not going to stop, and they're not going to charge us for it. Isn't that awesome? Most companies would charge you for it. Okay, access. Let's go to images real fast. Oh, we got silhouettes. Okay, well, it doesn't matter. Anything you see with this little green A means it's free for you to use as long as you have Cricut access. Look at that bird. Design Space can be a little wormhole. It's an emu. Because you can just spend hours in here looking at all the images because there's so many. Yeah, it is one of the easiest things out here. Let me show you. Let's start from the beginning. Okay, we're gonna go from the beginning. Okay, we got to Design Space. All we want to do is try it out. We want to make mistakes. We want to learn. We want to see how the machine works because we've never used it. Okay. Well, if you've never used it, actually, you want to go to New Machine Setup, and it'll walk you through your first project. But you already did that a few months ago, and you're just afraid to make anything on your own. You're scared to death. All you have to do is go to New Project. Okay? Go to Image. And let's say we're just going to cut this kitty out. We're going to go there, and if we want to size it, we can just drag this to, okay, it probably won't cut out that small, but we can make it any size we want, up to 11.5 by 11.5. Okay? And if I want to cut this, all I have to do is click Make It. Okay, it's hard to see here, so I'm going to change the color. If I want to change the color, all I have to do is click on it, either over here in the Layers panel or on the picture, and click this. Thank you, Ronald. And I can let's change it to a lighter color. Hold on, I was stuck. Okay, Ronald says, creative minds inspire others. Go to Pinterest, Google Images, grab some popcorn, and watch Melody's videos. Enjoy making new projects and share them. Thank you, Ronald. So we have this kitty. We're just gonna try out our machine. We're probably not gonna do anything with the kitty. We're just going to see what the machine can do. Now, this is your mat. You can move this around on your mat. You could use scrap paper and just put it here on the mat wherever you need it, however big your image is. Now, if you don't have paper this big, like you just want to use the scrap, you'll have to go back by hitting cancel and resize it to fit your paper or vinyl. You can cut this out of paper or vinyl. And you just hit continue. You can move it where you want. You can also rotate it if you need to. Say your paper is going this way. You can rotate it and you can click continue. And if your machine is on, then what you do is, here's my favorites, but you can go to popular, and here's cardstock right here, and here's paper and iron-on and vinyl. These are the most popular ones. If you don't see your material here, you can go to browse all materials. Now, if you have an Explorer machine that has a dial on it, you can turn your dial to custom. I suggest just turn your dial to custom, and then you can just always choose it inside Design Space. You can click on here where it says browse all materials, and then this is all the materials that it will cut because I have a maker. So it's going to show me all these materials. So I can click the X because I'm just going to click cardstock for now. Now here, it will tell you what tools you need. I don't need any extra tools because I'm not drawing or engraving or scoring. And it tells me what pen. It tells me what blade to load, the fine point blade in clamp B. And then I load the mat by pushing on the mat at the same time as pushing this blinking button on my machine. And then after I do that, I have the option for fast mode because I chose cardstock, and that does have an option for fast mode. So after I load it into the machine, I can come back to the computer and click fast load or fast mode. And then I click the C button that's blinking on my machine. And then when it's done, the unload button will blink and you take it out and take it off your mat. If you are new to paper crafting, I did a video Thursday night, my Thursday night live. Oh, here, I can show it to you. We did Winnie the Pooh. I made it into a card. I did this from scratch. I designed it in Design Space live in the video, so you can see how I designed it. And you see me layer all the pieces. You see how I layered, see all these little pink pieces? They're all separate. And I looked at that after I cut it, because I didn't realize it till I'm live in video and cut that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to put all those on singly. So I show you how to do that and show you how to piece this together kind of like a puzzle to make it as easy as possible. I show a little piglet too. This little piglet. He's so cute. Okay, let's go to some questions. Thank you, everybody. Oh, and Ronald just had a birthday. Happy birthday this past week. Oh, the name of the font. Jamie's helping me with questions. Cindy says she's trying to edit SVGs. It depends on the SVG. You can change the size and stuff, but it just depends on how it's made. I'd have to see the SVG to give you more help. Creative Touches says, do you have any idea why it takes so long for the fonts to change over? I try and it spends a long time. Try on the new app. The app is much faster than the browser when you have a lot of fonts. When you have a lot of fonts, it takes longer for them to change. Mine don't really take very long. Oh, Ronald says cake for everybody. Thank you. Jen says she can't find heavy cardstock setting like 110. What would you use instead? I would use either the poster board setting or the craft board setting. I would use something similar like craft board. What day is Pinterest projects? So once a month, I do these design space classes on Pinterest inspired projects. I also have a playlist on my channel of those Pinterest inspired projects. Thank you, Barb West. So I do those on the fourth Saturday of the month. I do the Pinterest inspired, and I do have a playlist where you can go back and watch them all. That's where you really learn how to design in Design Space. And I'm looking for your questions. Okay. Someone's asking name a font. I don't know what font. Lots of happy birthdays. What are the dimensions of your Pooh card you did that evening? Let me check. If you buy a font in DS, is it mine to keep or only for the project I'm using it on? That is a great question. Thanks for asking. If you purchase a font, it's yours forever to use in every single project you will ever make. It will never cost you again. Thank you, Barb. Yeah, there's no expiration date when you purchase images. That's why I say with the digital mystery boxes, there's a Disney one right now if you're in the United States. It's a great price to do that now because it'll be yours forever. And Disney images do lose their license after a while. So does like Hello Kitty. And like I have Batman and Superman DC comic ones. You can't purchase those anymore. But I still have those. How do you find Winnie the Pooh in past videos? Okay, let me show you that really fast. Okay, I have this little skinny browser over here. Let's fatten that up. Thank you, Bobby. Thank you. He says, thank you, Melody, for your endless help and inspiration. Thank you, Bobby. Bobby is my channel cheerleader. He comes here before the video and gets everyone excited. And we come and chat, you guys, if you didn't know, sometimes 10 o'clock, sometimes 10:30 every Saturday morning and chat ahead of time. So if you want to find my videos, here's my homepage. You can go to youtube.com/Melody Lane. And okay, I think because we're live right now, it has these on here 3 times. Normally it's just once. So here is my uploads. There's just a few of the uploads. Here are my design space classes, these live classes. There are, I don't know, there's over 100 in there. You can click on play all. You can scroll through a few more. Infusible ink ones, Cricut, and then there's more. You can go to videos, and this is the order of my videos. They're in order. So here's the Pooh Bear one. This is the one I did yesterday. I highly recommend you guys watch that video. I'm not going to tell you what it's about, but I highly recommend you watch it. Here's the Pooh Bear one. Here's the one about the mystery box. Here's the one last week about the new desktop app. Here's where I make backpacks and tents for my cuties. And there's more. Okay, now here's a really important little guy here. Hit the playlist and you will see, you can click on the word created playlist. And cooking with the Cricut EasyPress, Cricut Maker Tools. If you're into virtual reality and have the Oculus Quest, I have that and have friends who have it. So I made a playlist for people to learn that. They're not my videos. They're other people's videos. Here's my infusible ink ones. Here are my designing with Pinterest inspired projects. So all those videos will be in here. There's 15 of them. And then accordion decor projects, because I made lots of those. Leather earring hop. These are 12 Days of Christmas from last year if you want some Christmas projects. Opening viewer mail. My Tesla trip when I drove across the country to Utah. And Sheila and Michael shenanigans. That's fun. Okay, you guys, we need to do some giveaways. And what's the purpose of Fast Cut? All right, let's go back to Design Space. First purpose of Fast Cut is just to cut it faster because you're impatient or you have a really big project and you need it cut faster. Are you sure you want to cancel the cut? Yes. Thank you for the $1.99. It says message retracted. I'm not even sure who did it. Oh, Jennifer LaChance needs the 2019 graduation card to a 2020. I have made one to a 2020. I don't know if it's the same one you need. Please email me, melodylanedesigns@gmail. Let me know what card you need as 2020, because I will make all my graduation cards go up in years. And you want to change a happy birthday card to a happy anniversary, a card that's already designed. It depends on the designing of the card. Some of them you can't change. Having trouble changing to cut. Where do you go to bend or curve text so I can move it around an image? Well, unless it's a circle, you really can't move it around an image. And you can't do it on the iPad. So let's say I have happy birthday. Now let's say I have happy birthday Ronald. Let's say I want to curve this. The curve option, oh, you guys can't see. You're looking at me. Hold on. Sorry. Okay, so I just typed this in, and the curve option is not available. It's blacked out. The reason for that is because there are 2 lines. Now, if I wanted to change that, I could go up to advanced and ungroup to lines, and then it ungroups each line. So now the curve option is there. The curve option won't be available on iPad, or it's not. I don't know if it ever will not be, but you can move it this way. That's the only way you can move it. You can't like I can't go around the cat and have it like go around the cat. I can curve it. And I can make it like smaller, bigger, like that. And you could put this at the bottom. And you could curve this up if you wanted. So that's as much as you can really do. Oh, what are the dimensions of the Pooh card? Let me go to My Projects. When I want to go to My Projects, I go up here to the top. Oh, I clicked Make It. Cancel. We're going to replace what we just did. Joan says Ronald is one cool cat. So all I have to do is click on this, and it will tell me this is 11.194 inches high and 7.374 wide. Thank you, Susan. She says, thank you, Melody, for your inspiration. And all I did was add this image to Design Space, and I just dragged it. Like, I didn't put a specific size in here. You can put a specific size in here. Like if I want this 11.4, I could do that. And because I have this locked, it'll stay that way. If I unlock this lock, where you can unlock it here or up here, I can make a fat Winnie the Pooh or skinny. So you can make it however you want to make it. Okay, looking for more questions. Oh, let's do a giveaway, guys. And I have your mail after this too. The video is unlisted, but there's a link to it in the description, because when I have 2 videos that are listed for public, my restream Facebook chat goes to the newest one, which is crazy. So before this, I will make it public after this video is over. So we're going to do a giveaway. We're going to do 2 giveaways. One is for, they're going to be two separate completely. So like if you enter one, I'm not going to pick two winners. They're going to be separate because one is for a shirt like this that says Melody Lane and it's a size small. I do have more I'm going to be giving away that are bigger. So stay tuned, subscribe, click that bell. And the t-shirt giveaway is by Lynn Love Crafts. After Dark, maybe? Lynn? Or Lynn Loves Chalk. I don't remember. It's Lynn Love is her name. And she does chalk couture. And she sometimes does them after dark because she likes to craft at night. And she bought a small shirt on accident. So she said, we'll give it away. But first giveaway is for $15 to PayPal or Amazon gift card or Michael's, anywhere I can purchase a gift card online and send it to you in email. So you do have to be in the chat in order to enter. We're picking a winner right away. It's going to be the first one to answer correctly. This is not going to be a question like we usually do. This is going to be a question to answer one of the questions in my giveaway. That's a little hint. That's all I'm saying. So I'm excited. Are you guys excited for my giveaway? So you guys are already answering. You don't even know what the question is. I love it. Okay. None of your answers are correct. Okay, as soon as I ask, then you can answer. And the very first person who answers correctly, Jamie does have the answer. And we're both watching the chat. And I'm actually going to stop chat on my end so I can slowly scroll and see who the winner is. You guys are guessing. Okay. So the question is, how much did I pay for my first cartridge that I ever bought? And I'm looking at the chat. You guys are good. You guys are answering before you knew the question. There you go, Glenda. Glenda won. It's over. Stop guessing. Carla, that's a good guess though. 89. The cartridges started out as $89 when they first came out. And I'm going to tell you guys, I couldn't afford a Cricut and a cartridge. You guys, when the first Cricuts came out, they were like $400. And they're obsolete now. Like, they did not do anything near what the Explorer machines do. And you could only use cartridges. There was no software. You could only use images. You couldn't weld anything together. The images, they had a lot of images on a physical cartridge, like hundreds, like 700 sometimes. But they were $89. So I told my boyfriend at the time, I'm like, I can't afford a Cricut. And then you have to buy all these things, because I think he asked me if I wanted one for Christmas or something. And I'm like, no, I can't afford to buy those things for $89 for those images. And I didn't scrapbook, and I thought that's all it was for. So I'm like, no, I don't want a Cricut. Women he worked with had Cricuts. That's why he thought I would want one. But when the price came down and I could see all it did, then I bought one. Okay, congratulations, Glenda. Let me know how you want your money. And Glenda, I just have to say, you need to go buy a lottery ticket, because Glenda won a maker last night at the LA meet and greet. Yes, I paid $39.99 for my first cartridge. It was on sale. It was Walk in My Garden. Okay, and Yeah, Lolly says she's trying to install, and we're going to do the t-shirt giveaway in a second, to install the Cricut on her Mac, and she's caught up in install loop. Help. I would say delete everything that you're trying to install that you downloaded and just try again maybe. Or watch my video from last week. I have a Mac and I showed exactly how to install it. So go back on my channel and go to last week's live Design Space class on the new the new desktop app. Watch that video, and if you have more questions, then let me know. Okay. Now, t-shirt. Now, not everybody is going to want this t-shirt, maybe because it won't fit them or won't fit somebody that they would like to give it to. And this will be shipped out by Lynn. I will need your address though, so you'll have to email me the winner. I'll tell you. Somebody says they guessed on a few other questions and they need to change them. I don't think you can change them. I thought you could change your questions on the giveaway post, but you can't. You could try to maybe re-enter with a different email, possibly. That's the only way I know. So if you're entering my giveaway, don't guess on them, leave them blank, and then come back and answer them later. Marlene says Glenda needs to buy me a lottery ticket. Okay, shirts. Now, is the Nightbot working? He's in the chat, right? I was going to let Nightbot choose the winner, not ReStreamBot, Nightbot. Is gonna choose the winner. So I do have two assistants, but so for the name you can give either one if you know one of them. So if you want the size small shirt like this one, say the words I do. In the chat. There must really be a delay because I'm not seeing anybody say I do. There we go. Don't ask questions now because they're going to be lost. Okay, are we ready? Nightbot going to choose a winner? Okay, we have a winner. Stop. We have a winner. Would you like to see the winner? Stop saying I do and you'll find out who wins. I know there's a delay, so we'll let that go for a second. Blessed mama. So funny. Are we married yet? Okay. It's over. Oh, Oma B, yes. Okay. So Oma B won yesterday. And so my email is Melody Lane Designs. It has an S at the end at gmail.com. Yeah, Oma, you can message us I just need your address to send you the stickers. Oma B won these stickers from yesterday's video. Okay, we're waiting for the winner, right? Congratulations, S. Jackson. S. Jackson 1262. You've been a subscriber since December 21st, 2017. Thank you for subscribing. Please email me at melodylanedesigns with an S at the end at gmail.com. Thank you, Fatima. Remember to give this video a thumbs up. Yay, she wants to surprise her niece with it. Hopefully her niece isn't watching. Oh, and I wanted to show, okay, yesterday I showed you guys some of the new merch that I got that you guys, I have to order the merch too. I don't like get it free or anything. I had to pay for it. Am I busy creating? The mugs you can choose in up to 20 colors. So I got that one. Okay, I guess I'm showing it to you again. And a hot pink one. So they match my hair. And then I got this one in white because I couldn't decide on a color. But then I forgot to show you the bags. Because I just got this bag yesterday. And if you haven't seen my merch video, it has an awesome pocket inside. It has this really nice pocket. This is really, really nice bag. And then I also have this one. This image here is limited edition. You can only get it until November, and then it will be gone. And then a new one will come up. So that's that one. And some people are going to be getting a pin, an enamel pin like that I have ordered them, and they're going to be sent out. If you're not able to get the pin, it's too late. Okay. Yes, congratulations. And Jackson, you could also message Lynn Love your address too. Do you know what font word was with the... I guess my words are done because I can't speak. Let's go to the design space. You wanted that word. I don't know. You know what? I don't know what that word was. The shadow word. It was a Cricut font. I think if you rewatch that part of the video, you can skip ahead or fast forward the video. If you go ahead to that video, you should probably see what font it is. I think I say it. I don't remember. But you can go back and watch that video, this video. Welcome, Cindy K. How do I center images and text? Welcome, Mary Watson. Thank you, guys. Let's do this really fast, and then we're going to go. What am I doing? Center text. Welcome, Shelly Blackmer. Center text with an image. Let's change the color. I don't like working with black to teach you something because you can't see the cut line. So let's move this to the back. We're going to click arrange, move it to the back. If you want to center text, you just grab it both and click align, and you can click center. If you don't want it centered like that, Um, if you want the square above the text like this, you can click a line and you can center horizontally and it will move it into the center that way. You could also select them both, align, center vertically. I suggest you do what I did. Do you guys realize when I got Design Space that they let me have Design Space? Thank you, Ronald. He says, thanks for the birthday wishes. Love you all. That's for all of you. There were no videos on Design Space. There were none. They gave me Design Space. I was not a Cricut product expert like I am now. I just talked to somebody at Cricut and I was doing videos on the Cricut craft room and told them how everyone says that their videos are very helpful and they couldn't have done it without my help. So they gave me access to Design Space with absolutely no instruction, none. I had to learn it on my own. And what I did was I clicked all the buttons. I added text, I added images, I added shapes, and I would weld or attach or group, and I would see what happens and see what doesn't happen and what works and what doesn't work. And that's how I learned. You can all learn the same way. So many people are afraid to do new things. Let's go back to Design Space a second. Okay, let's separate those. Okay, it's gonna let me slice this word because I have not ungrouped it. If you ungroup or change this word at all, you cannot slice it. Thank you, Marriott. Click slice. Okay. Now I have this square with the word text in the middle. Here's something Bobby says when I say, what do you want to learn today? He always says contour because I teach contour in every video. I haven't taught it today. So let's teach contour. Okay, this is at 268. I'm going to make it smaller. So what contour does, it will take out any of the cuts. I can click here and say hide all contours. So it hides it all. It brings it back to a solid shape. And at any point, I can go back and bring these images back. Now, if I just do that E and the T, don't do the middle of the E, that's what happens. If I want that middle of the E, I have to click on that image, that little cut in the middle. And I can bring all these back if I want. I can just click on these and get rid of them that way. But that's what contour does. That is one of the most asked questions. What does contour do? Well, I say click it. Now, if I have a shape, let's bring in a circle. Doesn't matter what shape it is. I cannot hit contour. That's because it doesn't have a cut inside for me to cut. I could... Can I slice it like that? Yeah. I can now contour because there's an extra cut. You have to have at least one cut to take out. Yeah, and you can always undo. I always share about the meet and greets. So does the Shisha War on Facebook. Yeah, you can't break Design Space. Click those buttons. You're not going to wear them out. Barbara says, how long ago was that Melody started teaching herself? I'll tell you exactly when I got Design Space. It was February of 2014. Janie says you don't have to quietly wait, bug me for those golf cart rides, but we've had so much rain it's been too hot and too much rain. Like every day it rains. But oh my gosh, my sister's calling me again. She called in my last live video. That's the only time my sister calls me is during live videos. She'll have to wait. And so now it's not supposed to rain for 10 days. So I might be going for a golf cart ride. Okay, you guys, let's go to viewer mail. It's supposed to be starting right now. So I'm going to go make viewer mail live. And we're going to go there. I don't have a ton of viewer mail. I do have some stuff from somebody. And if you have more questions, you can always ask there. If you have questions about Patreon or supporting or anything, you can go ahead and ask there also. And I'll be right there. All right, guy. Love you. And I'll see you in a few minutes. As soon as I find all my stuff. Bye, guys.